All right, everybody. Um, so the purpose of this video is to just walk you through some of the things you can do when you sign in or create an OMNY.info account. Again, this video is for training purposes only. It's really simple to create an account. All you got to do is sign in to OMNY.info. That is OMNY.info, and simply click register. You only required to put in your first and last name, email, preferably not a Hotmail. Okay, what I've noticed in the system here with Hotmail, sometimes you will not be able to receive the emails, right? So I would suggest using a Gmail or one of the other sources, anything but Hotmail, apparently. Um, it doesn't work as well. And also a phone number. And that's all you would need to set up your account. I would also suggest if you have a credit card or debit card to create that account as well. What it does is it associates that card with a transit account. And it's easy if you need any assistance to manage that card from your omni.info account. So what I'm going to do here, I already have an account set up. I'm going to sign in. I'm going to show you or walk you through the process um, of adding value, reviewing your balance, and also setting up Autoload or disabling Autoload. Here's a look here. I'm going to sign in to my account. Simple as that. I have several cards here as travel cards. Now there's two types of cards you can set up. A travel card is basically all of the cards that you're using to set up an Omni, to set up to use with the Omni system. So with each card, there will be an associated transit account. Payment methods. Setting up a payment method is good if you want to easily set up auto reload or add value to your Omni card in a more discreet way. That's not, at the CVM machines or going to one of our designated retailers. It's really simple. You just add a payment method in there, put in the card information, and you should be good to go. Now, I will say this. I've noticed, when I'm helping my grandmother around, so I pretty much manage her account for her, but I noticed that the system it works a little bit better. So I keep getting the unknown error message when I try to set up that Visa. So the workaround for that is to attempt to use a different card issuer. And I don't know exactly what's going on with Visa. I did do a little research on that pertaining to Visa changing their security criteria. And for some reason, we cannot store these cards since the update that Visa has created on the omni.info. So I'll get it taken care of. But for now, my workaround is to set up that payment method. You can see here I have a MasterCard set up to top up my Omni card or to set up that auto reload. You can see here my Omni card. This is the card that I would need to click in order to set up reload or to add value. It's really simple. All you gotta do is click on that Omni card. You can see my balance here. You can see the status of the card and also that transit account number that's associated with my Omni card. Here I have that manage. So if I lose my card, I can easily go in here and suspend it. I can also remove the card from my Omni account if I choose to, and I also can rename it. So you might have other people in your family that you have that has an Omni card through your account, maybe some, your wife and kids or husband and kids, what have you. And you might want to rename it according to the person that's using the card. We wanted to manage it that way. I'm simply going to click on the add value button. From there, it's a couple more steps here. You're going to click on the select button and then add the amount. Now, the maximum amount for each Omni card is $315. That's the maximum amount you can have on one card. The minimum amount is $5.80. So what I've learned is there are some limitations. So if you try to add more than $136 within a 3-day period, the system automatically it won't allow you to do that. So it has to be from $5.80 to $136 within that 3-day period. If you want to add more than that up until the 315, you'll have to wait 24 hours and then submit the additional funds or add additional funds to your card. So I'm going to put in the minimum amount of $5.80. So I'm going to click on that $5.80 button, click add. All right. And from there, all you got to do is simply click review. Right. I already have a card on file. If you do not, it'll look slightly different. All you got to do is enter in your card information. So I'm going to come down here and put in new card. All right. You can use that Visa card, right? It's just if you can't add it as a payment method, then use a different form of payment like I did. But you can also, when you add in value for some reason, again, we can't basically save that card onto file, but you are able to use it as a payment method to top up your Omni card. Really weird situation, but I hope they'll get that settled sooner than later. Now, once you put in your card information, it's really important. Right here, if it's a Visa card, I want to suggest that you save it as a payment method. All right, we're just gonna run it as a normal, just a normal payment method in here, and it should go through. Right. If I'm using a card that I have set up on my omni.info as a payment method, I'm going to make sure that I put in that security code or the CVV on the back of the card. Simply click finish, pay and finish, and then that payment should process unless there's an issue with the card. The easiest way to add value to your Omni card. I'm going to click cancel. Here, some of us are experiencing issues with our automatic reload. So you get the notification that the balance is low. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click cancel reload. This is my suggestion for you all. Cancel reload, and then we want to go to confirm. And now my reload is now canceled. And we're just going to set it back up again. Basically, what that'll do is trigger the system to reprocess. So in order to do that, I'm going to be in the same location over here to the right of the screen. Click on reload and click schedule automatic reload. It depends on the person, how much you want to add. All right, so reload when balance falls below this amount. So I'm going to say $10. Basically, that means that anytime my Omni card falls below $10, it'll automatically be topped up with the amount that I choose here at the bottom. So right now I'm going to say $20. Simply select right there. And then we're going to go click reload. And there you go. So that's a few things that we can do. Add value, set up automatic reload. We can take a look at trips, right? Charges, account settings. You can edit information in here if you change your username, your address or anything like that. You can easily do that. You can reset your password or PIN from here. Really easy stuff. Okay. So I thought that this little tutorial will be beneficial for some New Yorkers as it was, and I figured that maybe some things would be that my grandmother was experiencing, possibly you've been experiencing. So good luck with everybody. I plan to add other videos in the future. So if this video was beneficial for you, just give me a thumbs up and add me to your notifications so you are aware whenever I add new videos. All right, cool. Thanks a lot, guys.